Hey guys, welcome back to the show, Riding the Pine. We're here at day 2 at the Men's Country Championships, and I thought I need to bring a personality on the show because I thought I was living large. But we have a Wagga star in Mr. Warrick, Pethybridge. Mate, welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Mate, look, I said I don't get to see the Wagga guys very often, so I thought I've got to jump on this, and I've been seeing you running around. I took a few photos of your fancy yellow gear. But we'll get in that later.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Firstly. So tell the audience a bit about yourself, because obviously we want to know about the Wagga a bit.
So I'm old and new from Wagga Baseball, so part of the old association that used to come here 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Started when I was 15. Now I'm the old guy on the team at 46, and I'm just trying to lead the next generation. And you talk about my gear, and I have a bit of fun, and I got the bright yellow this year. I mean, last year I had the gold sparkles.
I was going to say, because there was some comments on our pages and posts like, look out for that guy with the golden boots. I was like, who's that? Who's wearing stuff like that?
That's me, mate.
That's you.
But you know what? I'm trying to teach our guys, Tex, that it's okay to be an individual, but be a team first player. We've got a young guy on our team this year, Hunter Cato, 16 years old, and you'll see him later. He's got pink boots, pink gloves, and and that's okay. And at the same time, you got the traditional guys, and it's like, oh, and it's like, man, it's a new world. Just embrace it.
So let's talk new tradition, because I happen to see a certain post with a certain costume making its way. So tell the unicorn. Tell the audience about this unicorn thing. What's going on?
So the unicorn onesie is our. I don't know how to put this politely on PG show, but
like a bonehead award.
The bonehead of the day.
Yeah.
So your teammate, it's just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
So we picked it up from when we used to go down and play a once-off series in Melbourne. They had it, and we thought, what a great idea. And and then you wear it. So as soon as the day's over, team votes, and whoever gets it wears it for the night, and then you've got to wear it over you, and then the next morning over your uniform.
I love it.
And it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of lightheartedness, just to keep it's long days here, so
it is
keeps everybody going, and it's a bit of fun when you're sitting at the bar or you're going out for dinner afterwards at the end of a long day, and people look and see a guy in a unicorn onesie, and they're like,
that's a conversation starter.
It is indeed.
But no, look, we have that same thing back in our Menai club. We obviously, it's just a straight up bonehead award, a similar thing.
Yep.
Ours is just a giant sombrero. And it's the same thing. You you wear it to training the next day or warm up the next day, and it's great banter, good bonding for a team.
Yes.
Right. And especially if you're trying to sort of bring a fun culture without being, I said, rude. Well, not touching on anything.
So like night one. So we got a bit of travel, so we travel up Thursday night. So Thursday night is always rookie night.
Okay.
So if you're a rookie on the team, you're the only ones in the pool on rookie night. And so this year it was a little bit different for us, because this year we actually had more rookies than we did veterans. Wow. So we're actually carrying, out of our 15, we're carrying 8 rookies this year. So it was interesting to see. So, but it's just a bit of fun, and as you said, it encourages it. It brings the team together, and especially on that rookie night, as we say to them, it's like, that's not the bonehead award. That's kind of like, we kind of get around the bloke who's new to the team and has really put the yards in. It's kind of like, this is an achievement award. You might look at it as a punishment, but we're saying, hey, you put the yards in and welcome to the team.
I think it's fun to wear. I'm honestly, straight up, this is the stuff that makes you memorize those trips. Be like, man, that was fun, bro. And then kind of, whether the team goes well or not on the field, the off-field fun is just, it flows, because I said, you're here for a few days.
Yes.
It's a bit of a, how long did it take you guys to get up here?
It's just under 5 hours. It's just under a 5-hour drive. So, obviously, that's why. First year when we came back, so obviously we played here in the old association in the 90s and through the mid 2000s, and then we went into recess for 10 years, and then we came back in 2016. We had a couple of years just to find ourselves and grow our game again. Yeah. And then our previous president, Albert Richardson, he said, hey, let's go. And so we went to Tamworth first and had a great time, and then we came back to Blacktown, and unfortunately the only year, so since 2018, the only one we missed was last year, and it actually wasn't the trip to Lismore. It was actually the weekend that it was on that was a killer for a lot of our guys. Yeah. Being a long weekend, and we've got a lot of we've built a really young core. We lost a lot of our veterans in the last couple of years, but they're all like apprentice tradies and work in pubs and things like that. And so getting NRL grand final weekend off was probably just a stretch too far for us, unfortunately.
Definitely. No, I feel for that, and obviously I don't mind this sort of trying to do, because everyone wants to do stuff on long weekends. Right, from tournament scheduling, it's the prime real estate to pick. But I think actually this August kind of period actually plays well. long as that rain doesn't hit.
I think we've been very fortunate over the years on this weekend in August that we've been pretty lucky with it.
Yeah.
I mean, mate, it's just I'm going to feel it on Monday because I recently changed careers. So for 10 years I was working in banking, and I forgot to take my new job to take Monday off because Monday first Monday of August is bank holiday. So I never had to take it off. I could just recover at home.
That's funny, but that is the thing, right? It's having to take the Friday off instead. But did you guys come up on a bus? Did you come together?
No, we all just travel in cars, and I mean it's kind of funny. So I for many years now, Tracy, our scorer. So her and I, we're a road trip team, and so it'll be a bit sore tomorrow because she drives up and I drive back.
Oh.
So, but I mean, it's just we're trying to build a new culture down in Wagga. I mean, as I said, we've lost a few veterans in the last couple of years, and we're really, we're a growing association, and we're really trying to encourage this youth. I mean, it's great to see that. I mean, I think we've got about 8 or 9 guys on our list that are 23 or younger. And I mean, it's always a struggle in any sport at the moment, finding, players, finding volunteers. But we've just got this great young core that's coming through together. And if we can keep them together for a couple more years, it's going to be exciting times, mate. And that's my role as a captain and as a veteran is to make sure that, that these guys are, they're seeing this and they're learning from, sometimes you go away, you don't play 7 games, you might play 2. But, in the 5 games that you're not playing, making sure, hey, I'm up, I'm about, I'm in the fight with my teammates. And that's what I try to bring. I try to lead by example.
So speaking of the sort of the youth coming through, what is the competition actually sort of structured like down in Wagga for those not in the know?
So it's 1 grade. Okay. We got 1 grade. We've got 5 clubs. Every club has 1 team. It's
well, give
mixed.
Me a shout out. Who we got?
It's mixed. So you've got Hornets, Jackals. You've got Bulls, Giants, and my club, the Rubber Ducks.
Nice. Now, are these sort of names chosen randomly, new names? Are they sort of traditional names that have been around?
No. So when we came back in 2016, we'd been away for a decade, and we said no names from the old association. Like no, this is a new start. It's a new day, yep. And so everybody went with something different. So I founded Giants. And we were there for 9 years, and in our 9th year, finally broke through and won a premiership together. And then, unfortunately, we lost one of our clubs, the Red Sox, our first 8-time champion. And then they decided they couldn't field a side. They lost a lot of players in one hit, and it was just a bridge too far for them. But we hope to see them back. But and then decided, well, done this. This is a club in a great spot, and this is what I want to do. Like as I said, I got a lot more years behind me than I do ahead of me, and so now I want to make sure that. When I do hang them up, and I am done, but I've left it in a lot better place. And I found it. So there were guys that, hadn't played for a few years. There were, a couple of guys from the club that folded. And I went, okay, let's get this together and build something here. So that's what I've done. And then the Hornets this year. So Chris Ebsworth, he was with me at Giants. And then he was like, you know what, I'm going to do the same thing too. And he went out and founded his own club this year. And I tell you what, they're going gangbusters. And it's a little competition. As I said, in Wagga, we call ourselves the City of Good Sports. We are the smallest dog at the bowl when it comes to sport in Wagga, but we're a committed group, we're a passionate group, and in the last couple of years we've really had the support of Wagga City Council. They've really gotten behind us. I mean, where our grounds are is Jubilee Park. So Jubilee Park every February at the moment hosts the Under 15 State Touch Cup.
Okay.
So
they do a wonder on your field a bit.
Well, no. So basically, what will happen is August 30th is our grand final. And then a day and a half after that, so that's Sunday, Tuesday, the council will be in there with the machines ripping the mounds out.
Wow.
And that's the thing. And then February we go back in 2 weeks before our season and put them in.
Wow, that's a tight schedule. Right.
And it is, but I mean, and that's how it is. But at the moment, the council are working on a master plan for sport, and as I said, they've been very supportive of us, and they realise, for us to grow, and this is the goal, in not next week and not next month. But, in 5 years, in 10 years, can we get the facilities in our hometown where we can host a tournament like this?
I would love to go down there. I haven't been down there. We were touching about this earlier, but let's go down. When I was a junior, obviously, I was playing for Illawarra. I grew up there. And we used to play a little sort of, called a triangle between Canberra and Wagga. And so, we'd go to the velodrome, but then we'd also head down to Wagga. I'd stay at the Garden City Motor Inn. And I loved it as a kid. I'm kid you not. Travel was a thing. Me in the back, playing the Game Boy. We arrive when we arrive, and that was one of the fun aspects about these tournaments, right? Now I'm an adult, I drive myself to the game, you know, but it's the thing that stood out was I've noticed your logo's changed. So
Yeah.
where's the penguin gone? Or was it a
Oh,
penguin?
it was a crow.
It's a crow.
It's a crow. That's what, you know, because Wagga is, I believe, the local indigenous language, the Rosary. Wagga is crow. So crow, praise so many crows.
Oh, there you go.
So yes, we had the stone crow with the red eyes, and I tell you what, that hat. We were talking about hat swaps earlier, and yeah, it was very, very popular.
It was hot property.
Mate, we had people who would come up to us like, and we wouldn't even be warming up for game one of the tournament. Hey, you want to swap hats? I'm like, mate, come and see me on Sunday. Come and see me on.
No, I need to reserve. I need to reserve my.
And that was part of it. Was with the logo change. It was nothing from the old association. It is the one thing I miss the most. I mean, in the last couple of years, the other thing is the white pants. I'm not a.
No, greys for me. I'll admit, for me, greys are training pants.
Yeah.
White makes you pop.
But black and white jerseys.
Yeah, where's the grey come in?
Well, exactly. I mean, sometimes, you know, maybe back in the early days, people thought we want to look like a rain cloud. So I don't know. I wasn't part of that decision, mate. I've been fighting against it ever since.
Well, maybe next time I see you, white pants.
I hope so.
Put it to a vote.
I hope so.
All right, so we've gone what you're doing down there competition-wise. You've got the juniors coming through. So I've spoken to a lot more regional teams and associations, and they speak about the same thing in terms of facilities, right? Like if we build facilities, have lights that kind of, you know, people will use them. People will grow, right? Obviously, you can't just pull 100 people straight and go, look, the moment we have lights, we're going to have 100 new people. Like, there's not that guarantee.
No.
But there is some sort of, deep down, you know, you build something, people will sort of naturally sort of come around the idea.
And that's the thing is, as I said, we've been working very hard with Wagga City Council because being where we are, we can't build dugouts. We can't build side bullpens. We've only got our nets because they're out of the way of the touch fields. So, like, we are, as I said, being the smallest sport, sharing grounds with the biggest sport in Wagga.
Yeah. That's
the challenge. So that's what we want. We just want to have our own patch, and that's the thing. But before lights, before all of that, we want to redevelop our juniors. I mean, we've been back 10 years, and my vice president Dion Clothier, and Ronnie Carruthers, and you know Tracy Clark, and we've got so many people that are passionate about bringing back juniors. I mean, myself and president of Wagga Softball, Mitch Hahn, we're working together as well. I mean, you know, because half of us, you know, come from softball, or we've brought baseballers back to softball because we play summer, winter, and now we're working on that strategy together. And it's just about now. It's about what we do next. And you know, I think it's the next 24 months are going to be very, very pivotal for our association. But I think we've got the right people in the right places driving it.
Well, that's great to hear. And obviously, that kind of like semi-led into my next one was like, what is, you know, I know we've covered a few things, but the future of Wagga, it looks a lot better than it did 10 years ago, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I mean, we actually had a patch a couple of years ago where we thought, you know, it was touch and go. We thought, you know, were we going to lose it again? And then, you know, we were fortunate. You know, a couple of new clubs, like I built one and Ebbsy built one, but now everybody has got full rosters and you know, players of all different skill sets, and that's the beauty of it. You've got, you know, guys that are young that are coming here. And you've got guys at home, like, you know, who are first-year players who, you know, in the next, you know, 12 months, 24 months, they could be here wearing the black and white of Wagga. I mean, we've got guys this tournament. There's two guys over there now, two of our best mates playing for Hastings. You know, they both moved up to Port Macquarie this year. And so...
I was going to say, because Tracy did happen to mention she had two people in Hastings she was trying to keep an eye on. So I was like, she didn't drop names.
Yeah, no, so Todd Maiden, Ben Hickey.
Okay, there you go.
So they're our boys.
Well, so it's that... And that's what's fun about this now. You're in the same division, in the B division here. Now, you guys obviously been up here for a few years now, and you guys are doing great here this year. You've won a few games.
Yeah, 4-1.
Mate, you guys are set up for tomorrow pretty well.
Oh, like that's the plan. Just keep winning. I mean, unfortunately, like Illawarra, they got 3 on us early last night, and we just couldn't claw them back, and they played a great game. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I think as well, we've just been trusting the process, and it's that next man up philosophy that Ronnie Carruthers brings. It's like, you don't need hero ball.
No.
You know, it doesn't matter the spot, and you know, like I think the great thing is with his coaching is the way, you know, he mentors the young guys, and you know, he's like, hey, you know what? you might not be sitting in this, you might be starting this game, but you know, you got to be coming in, you know, and even the guys like, you know, who sit there and go, oh, I'm going to play like 7 games. You know, if you come out, it's not that you've done anything wrong, but hey, he plays the percentages and he does it very, very well.
Now, speaking of Ronnie specifically, did I pick up an accent from him?
Oh, no, not at all.
No, not at all.
No, not from me. He's not from East St. Louis.
No, right? So, I may be seeing him in the end of August. I heard he might be on a certain staff roster for a big game. So, so we've got the City Country match coming up, and I think Mr. Shane Barclay has picked Ronnie to be his assistant coach.
Yeah, right.
So that's a little sort of good pick me up to, you know, get that representation from not just from a playing group, from a coaching perspective as well.
Yeah, we were very lucky. We were very fortunate. Ronnie moved from Melbourne and then just saw us playing baseball one day and came down. I mean, the program that he's brought in, I mean, he came in 2019. I mean, we've made 2 finals in B Division. And unfortunately, in all my years here, I've finished runner-up 4 times. I've always a bridesmaid, never a bride. So
I'm feeling it this year. I'm just saying. I'm pretty out there.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I'll jinx it. But no. But you know, and that's the thing. Like, and that's as I said, just he just turned up. He'd moved to Wagga at the time, and you know, and what he's brought to our program has just been it's just been monumental. Like, you couldn't replace it. It's irreplaceable what he's brought. But at the same time, like, the guys buying into it, and you know, like, you can't. You can have the greatest coach in the world, but if the players don't come together as a group and go, right. And that's the thing, like, you know, as I said, we've got 8 rookies on this team. You know, we've got like, I think our average age now would be 29, but, you know, you take me and one other out of it, it's 24.
Yeah, that's a great core to kind of work with, right? And sometimes, as you said, the same message delivered by 2 different people, like, in different manners, it just goes a lot further, right? And, like, it's just, it can show, and especially I'm glad that a region like you guys can take advantage of such a personality with experience like that.
Indeed.
Yeah. So outside the country champs, now I was recently at Tamworth and I happened to see a Wagga team, but this is not the Wagga team that are playing here, is it?
No. So this was Chris Ebsworth from the Hornets and a few of those Hornets guys like Bretton Burnett and Lizzie Kesby, and they had the idea of putting this team together. And then it's such a wonderful thing. It was players from every club in our association were a joker, and that was the thing. Like, so they decided they didn't want to go up and wear a club uniform. They wanted to be their own identity. They wanted to do their own thing. And from what you were talking about, you know, like people with hat swaps and shirts.
Wow.
I understand they were pretty popular. But I can tell you this right now, like Chris Ebsworth, he had about 70 logos, different logos that he designed. This is his passion. This is what he loves to do. And you can tell, you know, Ebsy being our social media guy, like you see the posts that he puts up. And that's the thing. And then I think he picked about 5 or 10 and he put it to the playing group and they had a great time. And from all accounts that I heard from everybody, like, and they're definitely looking at heading back next year.
And I hope so. I know the team that I took away with the Marlins team, we had such a great time up there. And it's a great sort of competition up there, 70 sort of teams. So maybe Chris can design a hat for everyone by the sound of it.
Mate, you could have 17 different shades of Joker. You could have the Jared Leto Joker. You could have the Jack Nicholson Joker.
I'm telling you, that's what's great about such a tournament. I think Wagga definitely buys into the vibe of a June long weekend, right? Like, the great personalities. It's just a fun weekend of bonding and baseball, right? With no strings attached, basically. So
100%.
That's it. Now, I'm going to get into a bit more of a fun topic.
Okay.
Now, do you have a favorite MLB team?
I am a long-standing Cleveland Guardians fan.
Are you just? So,
yes, sir. So they say to me, Tex, that losing breeds character.
Okay.
So I have seen my team in my lifetime lose twice in extra innings of Game 7 of the World Series. I now have enough character.
Well, I had that painful experience in 2010 or 2011, and
both, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was back-to-back losing both. But I meant one was winnable. I'm saying one was winnable, but that's the crazy. As a fan, we remember all that stuff so hardcore, mate, and it hurts.
mate, the rain delay in Game 7. Mate, you know, seeing Cubs fans, I think it hurt the most is, you know, seeing all those Cubs fans behind home plate in Game 7 at home in Cleveland. You know, it's just, oh, no, it hurts.
So, what I'm going to get to, I'm going to get our cameraman to jump up here. Because
okay.
Now, do you collect cards or do you rip cards?
I haven't recently. I have more the older vintage cards.
Now you're showing your age. But, you know, that's a good thing because maybe though. What are we talking? Because there's some pretty old cars that are worth a mint.
Yeah, I've got some very good cards from the 90s.
Are they graded?
No,
No.
I don't do that.
Okay.
I'm more of a passion guy, not a money guy.
Okay. Well, so in this particular batch, this is where we're chasing players with the debut patch.
Yes.
Right? Now, I mean, we've had a couple good hits, but nothing of that magnitude.
Okay.
But I want to test your luck. So, obviously, a guest on our show, we play this game of Rip a Card.
Okay.
Now, I want you to show the audience what you rip because, you know, if we win $1 million, we're going to split it.
Okay. Let me just, I don't want to bend it.
That's it.
So we've got Andre Muniz.
So, Seattle's closer.
We've got Jorbit Vivas, rookie card.
Nice. We've got a Victor Carantini out of the Astros. Oh.
Let's just. Oh, we got the Corbin Carroll power players.
Nice. There's a good hit.
The Braxton Fulford rookie card.
Now, do you think the Rockies don't get enough credit? They've got some talent, but they're just always, you know.
So, okay, are you allowed to have a team in the other division? Like in the other league. So the Rockies are my National League team.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yes, sir.
No. I'm just straight AL West. That's where I'm living.
But like you don't really follow it as hard. But you know when your team's not playing and they're playing, you watch it together. Like so you know, like I got great buddies in Denver, like Tyler Morn and former Blue Sox announcer.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So and then we go to rookie. Ballesteros.
Ballesteros. All right, let's see.
Hey, we got 4 rookies.
Yeah, man. That's a decent hit.
All right, let's see how you go.
All right, man. Let's go.
Oh, look at that. I see the back one. Oh, he's jinxed it.
All right, let's flip it first. All right, we have a Willie Abreu out of the Boston. Decent. We have a Connor Thomas out of the Brewers. Oh, a Eugene Suarez. This he's been around between the two leagues.
Eugenio Suarez. Oh, look at this one.
Hold up. What do we got? Oh, an Audley Rushman. Now, there's a beautiful Topps Chrome card there. Beautiful. We have a Jose Trevino. He was a catcher for Texas at one stage, and I think he's on his retirement days now. And we're going to finish with a Ryan Rolston out of the Rockies. But no MLB debut patch, unfortunately.
No,
that's fine. But hey, look, I mean, you know, so you said you were collecting it for a bit, right? So obviously, are you still ripping packs? Are you still chasing?
No. When I get them now, I give them to the young guys. That's their game now. Start them off on them.
It is, right? So we'll shoot our cameraman back a bit because we're about to sort of close out this segment. But when's your next game today?
7:15. We've got a 4-hour break. So we play Newcastle tonight in the closing game.
Okay.
And then our final pool game is 8 a.m. tomorrow morning against Hastings.
Beautiful. Well, look, guys, that'll wrap us up for this moment. I've got another interview guest waiting on the show. But look, our show today is proudly brought to you by our sponsors, Game Day, Bathroom Brilliance, and Alpha Exteriors, as well as JPM Hardwood. And so tune in via Game Day, live Aussie baseball, through the Riding on the Pine baseball channel, the YouTube channel, because we have a jam-packed night game section to get underway, as well as the finals tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Mate, thanks for coming on the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, anytime, man. And like I said, it's I really hope to see that progression of Wagga come through because it's what regional and country baseball is about.
Indeed. I couldn't agree more.
No, definitely. All right, guys, that'll see us out, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.